All right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 122. Now, last week I said that I was gonna do a movie on a hurt shoulder, hurt my shoulder, come back, gonna pitch the hardest fastball any kid has ever thrown because it's baseball season. One more. This is my last one. 3 out of 3. Like I said, I was gonna do. The this year 3 baseball movies in the duration of the season, and here it is, my last one for the year, for this particular year. Yeah, man, Rookie of the Year, 1993, starring Thomas Ian Nicholas, Gary Busey, Dan Hedaya, Daniel Stern, directed by Daniel Stern, music by Bill Conti. Yeah, Bill Conti did the music. Bill Conti. If you're familiar with Bill Conti's work, then you should know about him doing music for the Rocky films and the Karate Kid films, and a lot of underdog stories. So yeah, man, Bill Conti, he comes back and do a movie about another underdog story. Yeah, this movie right here, Rookie of the Year. So yeah, man, this movie about this kid named Henry Rowan Gardner, and this kid's name is going to get butchered all throughout the film by his baseball manager, baseball coach, manager. But yeah, this kid, he wants to play in the majors, He wants to be a professional baseball player in the major leagues. But this kid's suck in Little League. I mean, man, he is bad. I mean, whew. But one day he one of the students, one of the antagonizers, he going to knock a fly ball in the air. Hey, Henry, catch this. So, knock a fly ball in the air. So Henry, he goes run for it. Look like he's about to get it. But unfortunately, there was a baseball sitting in the grass, and the boy slipped on it, came right down hard on his right arm, right shoulder, broke his arm. So now, he just sitting there like this until those bones healed, the tendons healed. Yeah, he's just like this for 4 months. Yeah, so summertime, school time again until what is until when the cast come off, then doctor want him to lift his arm a little bit more. Okay, turn to the side. Okay, go like this here. All right. Now, slowly, gently slide down your arm and whoosh, right in the dude's nose. I mean, accidentally he clocked him in the nose, but still. Ah, funky butt loving. Did he just say funky butt loving? But yeah, you know, apparently those tendons has fused together and they healed pretty tight. So anytime he gets the arm up, he's you get that nice little sound effect as if you got a machine in there. Yeah, so he go to a Cubs game. That Cubs he go to a Cubs game and watch them play. Watch them play the who was it they were playing? Yeah, you go to a Cubs game and watch them play the Expos, the Montreal Expos. They hit a homer in the stands, and if you're a Cubs fan, you catch a homer, you gotta throw it back. So both of Henry's buddies, yeah, they don't wanna do it. Yeah, he do it. No, he do it. Yeah, he got Henry. Yeah, so Henry, he throws he gotta throw the ball back. So, yeah, so he throws the ball, and it speeds right down the field towards home plate. From the stands to home plate. The biggest fastball you'll ever see thrown by a little kid. Yeah, because those tendons, they fuse pretty tight. So anytime he's wind up, get ready. At incredible force. So yeah, apparently this kid, he now has superpowers due to a freak accident. So he threw the ball down to a home plate. Yeah, he catches it, gets him out. Yeah, the other Cubs, other Cubs players, they're on the field and they're like, they all turned out simultaneously. Like, what the hell just happened? So yeah, I tell you though, man. Yeah, after seeing that, the Cubs, the team, the franchise manager, yeah, he's like, yeah, get me that arm. Yeah, whoever threw that ball, get me that guy. We're gonna need him to play for this team. Yeah, so when they found out that it was a kid, they're desperate. I mean, these are the Cubs. They're desperate for any kind of win. So they're going to track down this kid go to his home, bring the radar gun, so see if what number comes up when he throws that fastball again. So yeah, he threw the fastball again, 101 miles. Damn. So yeah, they're gonna sign him to play for the Cubs, play for the Chicago Cubs. That Cubs. So yeah, man, I tell you, man, if you don't know about Saturday Night Live, then you don't get that reference. you know. So yeah, eventually I'll be doing that throughout this whole review. So check out George Wendt on SNL, with the Chicago reference. Because he and a few of the guys, they did the skit, and they're talking like they're from Chicago, and they'll do the salute to any pro team from Chicago, the Cubs, the Bears, the Bulls, the Sox. So yeah, yeah, that was some funny shit. But yeah, I tell you though. Anyway, back to this movie, this movie review. So yeah, I tell you though, man, yeah, they're gonna sign old Henry Rowengartner. Hope I'm getting the name right. They'll sign him to play for the Chicago Cubs, and he's their new pitcher. Yeah, so the kid that suck at Little League, now that he got this superpower, so to speak, the superpower, he going to live the dream and play for the Chicago Cubs, play beside his idol, his favorite player, Chet Rocket Steadman, played by Gary Busey. Yeah, played by Gary Busey, yeah. Yeah, you do Gary Busey, you gotta do the teeth. You get the teeth in there, because that's one thing he's known for, Yeah, so yeah, I tell you though, playing for that Cubs. Just keep this in my hand. Yeah, playing for that Cubs and playing alongside his idol, his favorite player. Yeah, he's living the dream. Yeah, so the first game he plays, against the Mets, he don't fare too well. Of course, the boy's a green-eyed rookie. He's not used to the big time. He set foot on field, and it's a whole other world for him. Because because this is the big leagues. Yeah, it's nice. It's different from that perspective. Us fans. We watch baseball from the stands, but once you're out there on the pitcher's mound, it's a whole other world. I tell you, man. Not that I know from experience, but hey, you got to imagine, you're out there at center stage and you got the entire crowd sitting where you used to be at. Now they're out there looking at you. Not to mention that there's TV cameras and reporters all out there too. Sports Illustrated gonna be talking about you. Everybody that couldn't make it to the game, and you're watching at home, they're gonna be talking about you. You know, they're gonna see what you're gonna do, what you can do, what you can't do. You know. But yeah, that's Henry, man. I tell you, that's what he experiencing. But you know, yeah, the first game he didn't fare too well. You know, he's a wild pitcher, so you know, under the tutelage of Chet Steadman, Rocket himself, boy, gotten pretty good. He plays the Mets. He plays up against this guy named this player named uh, oh, if I get his name right, Hito. Plays a guy named Hito. Yeah, this arrogant son of a bitch, Hito. What'd you get? What's your mom, kid? Mommy, mommy. So yeah, you know, yeah, he got to throw against him, and he's pretty much like the the nemesis. He's gonna be the rival because we're gonna be seeing him again a little bit later. I'll get to that later. But as of right now, you know, yeah, plays the Cubs and do okay. But under the tutelage of Chet Steadman, Rocket, under his tutelage, the boy do better than okay. He is improving. He is impressing. Now everybody is talking about him. Everybody is loving Henry Rowengartner. They're the new pitcher of the New York Mets. New pitcher of the Chicago Cubs. Not Cubs. So yeah, I tell you though. Everything is going good. Everything's going lovely. But then, you know, with this success brings jealousy. And his friends, you know, they had a project together. You know, they were gonna make this boat. They were making this boat, this motorboat. Yeah, they had the parts, putting the parts together, paint it, get the motor on, you know. 3 of them. That was their personal project for the entire summer. And things were going good at first. They were working on it, but then Henry he started to get big. He started the Cubs are winning. He's getting endorsements. He got Pepsi, he got Reebok. He doing the Pepsi commercial. The old Pepsi commercial from a long time ago with the late great Ray Charles. You got the right one, baby. That one. Anybody remember that from the early '90s? That was some good shit back then. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, he was doing that, taking Ray Charles's place. He was singing a song, but kid not much of a singer, so he's singing over Ray's track. Yeah, got the whole thing going, the girls around him, everything like that. With that going on, his friends is at the the pier working on the boat. But he's one of them is not it's not liking this whole Henry the superstar thing. He's getting jealous over it. So when the whole commercial shoot is over, Henry he goes and join his friends. Let's work on this boat. Yeah, so his buddy, his angry buddy, he confronts him, get in his face. Next thing you know, they start to fight. The other friend, he comes in there, he's trying to break it up. Now they all three of them there, they're fighting. It's like a handicap match. It's 2-on-1. They're trying to get at him, but he's the bigger kid, so he trying to take both of them on. But things just implode with the friendship. But eventually, everything, it turns out to be okay. But my voice is going out. But later on in the movie, everything can start to you know, it's start to go back into place. We vent it, we recover, we all friends again. But Henry's mom, she got this crazy ass boyfriend, and he's acting as the kid's agent. Yeah, so only because his mom is getting close to Chet Stedman, and boyfriend is not liking this at all. So yeah, so with his jealousy, Henry's success, and his jealousy, he get in touch with the club, the club's the club's manager, and they devise a plan to sign Henry away from the Cubs to the Yankees. Yeah, so the next season, Henry gonna be playing for the New York Yankees. Yeah, so he tricks his mom to sign the contract. But, Henry, he made the decision that after the season is over, he wants to retire, go back to normal life. Yeah, so the club's owner, he obliges. So when we get to the final game, before that, Henry asked the club's owner, "Hey, why you want to sign me up? Why you want to trade me to the Yankees?" And yeah, he didn't authorize that. So but found out that the club manager did. So club manager, he get demoted down to the concession stand. Yeah, because he screwed himself over. Oh yeah, and Henry's agent, Joe's boyfriend, he's fired. Mom's right hand in his face. It's a great firing, Punched him so hard he flew out the house, down the steps. That didn't even hurt. So yeah. Now we get to the end of the season, the division. Henry goes up against the Mets once again. Yeah, so everything's going good for the boy. Chet, he starts, but he's an aging player. He's no longer the Rocket. But he need that one more shot of glory. So he gets a runner out, but unfortunately, he injures his arm doing it. So they get Henry out there. Everybody's cheering for the boy. Yeah, Henry, he goes in, throws a few fastballs. Everything's looking good. And then from inning to inning, everything's getting good. But in the top of the ninth, Henry goes out again. But unfortunately, here we go. History repeats itself. He runs out. There's a baseball hitting in the grass. Slips on it. Comes right back down on his good arm. And unfortunately, he don't got the power anymore. Yeah, everything went back to normal. Yeah, so he throws out that pitch. Oh no. Yeah, he turns around, Yeah, he turns around, yeah. Oh no. It's gone. Yeah, so, his mom, she sees what's going on and she knows what happened. Yeah, so, now what? Now what? Now what did Henry do? So, he throws out a few balls. Eventually walks the batter. So I tell you, man, things not looking good for the Cubs right now. No, the players starting to get frustrated. The crowd is starting to get frustrated because he is walking. He just walked the batter. Yeah, so yeah, he gotta bring everybody in. Conference time. You gotta let them know what happened. Yeah, his arm is gone. He can't throw fast no more. Yeah, but he got a plan though. Yeah, so we do a few old school tricks, the hitting ball trick. You know, yeah, he got the the powder. To keep keep your hand dry. He got the powder ball. Well, the first baseman got the actual baseball. Yeah, so he got the powder ball. Yeah, he's letting the runner know. You know, he's off to a big lead. The runner is, but he got the powder ball. He told, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, so the runner he goes back to the base, but first baseman he got the ball already. Yeah, the old hitting ball trick. Yeah, so that's one out. He walks the next batter. But check this out. He got another trick up his sleeve. He gonna dare him to run. Dare him to run a second. Yeah. Oh, you chicken? Bah, 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 bah. I'm not the chicken. You're the chicken. Throw the ball high. Let's see how chicken you are. Yeah, so and yeah, he gonna throw the ball, but he didn't. He runs. The runner he's going to second. Henry he goes to second, tags him, gets him out. Okay, now that was all fun and games. Don't forget you're playing against the Mets here, and look who's coming up to bat. Hito himself. Remember me, kid? Yeah, squeezing that bat so tight. Sawdust is coming off. Yeah, you see his arms got bigger. I'm your worst nightmare. Oh boy. Yeah, so Henry, yeah, he throws the changeup. Yeah, he can't hit your fastball. Yeah, so he throws the changeup. Yeah, Hito pitched. He swung, missed. Yeah, Henry throws another pitch. See ya. But the ball veers straight towards left, too far to the left. Stay fair, stay fair. Yeah, stay fair, stay fair. Yeah, but ball flew to a foul. Okay, now we got another out here. One more, and it's over. So, what do we do now? Still got Hito out there on the out there on plate. Yeah, you got nothing? I know it. You know it. But yeah, Henry. Yeah, he finds that he looks inside his glove and he sees that his father's name is not in there, but his mom's name is in there. And she always told him stories about his dad and how great of a pitcher he was. But when he found out that it was his mom this whole time, that was she was the pitcher in her stories, it was her the whole time, her. Yeah, so yeah. Besides his dad's name, it's his mom's name that's in the glove. So yeah. So his mom gives him a little bit of advice from the stands. Float it. Yeah, so Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can get the glove back on. Were you smiling there, kid? Nothing. Yeah, so he get the floater pitch. Yeah, Hito goes for the swing, licking his lips, all wild like. Goes for the swing, he misses, he's out. Yeah, the Cubs win the division. Fat Cops. Cubs win the division. Yeah, so we go to the next spring season, and Henry, he's a pretty good ball player now. Yeah, he caught the home run, wins the game for his team, only to find out that not only he's a winner in Little League, but he's also a winner in the majors. Yeah, that old legendary final shot. Yeah, he looks up, bam, hits the show us the ring. Yeah, he got the World Series ring for Fat Cups. So yeah, man, I tell you, even though he didn't play in the World Series, he and Chet, he got the World Series ring. Yeah, I tell you though, this movie, so awesome. So awesome. Yeah, huge spoiler review, I guess, Yeah, if you have not seen this movie at all, if you're not familiar with Rookie of the Year, get familiar with this movie. But if you're not familiar with Rookie of the Year and you saw this review, why the fuck you watching this review? So, yeah, I'll tell you though, man. Baseball, one hell of a game. Make a movie about the game, and it is still gonna be one of the most exciting sports you'll ever see. I know some people out there would find baseball to be boring. I understand you're not a sports fan. But yeah, I'm a sports guy. Baseball, I will watch. I'll go to a game. So yeah, baseball, like I said, one other game. America's pastime. I had to do these baseball movies this year though. I had to do them. Especially I had to do Rookie of the Year this year. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it last year or the year before. Why? Because, well, hey, the movie wasn't on Stars at the time. That's why. So this was a great time to get it. If you're a Star subscriber, get on it while you still got time. But yeah, I'll tell you though, the final shot of the movie, Thomas Ian Nicholas, he took that shot and he tweeted it on, on the day that the Cubs actually did win the World Series back in 2016. So yeah, I tell you though, what happened in fantasy became reality. Yeah, that final shot, you looking up, boom, showing that ring. That was an amazing thing, boy. I mean, back in the day in the 1993, hell, that was only fantasy. We will never see the Cubs win a World Series, get the World Series ring. We will never see that, not our lifetime. Well, guess what? If you live into 2016 and you're a Cubs fan, then guess what? Congratulations. So yeah, man. That Cubs for the last time, I promise. Yeah, I tell you though, great movie though, great movie all around. I mean, one freak accident and the kid living the dream loses his powers, and he helped win the division and become a champion. So yeah, I tell you though, movie so awesome. I really like this movie. And the score, like I said, Bill Conti doing the score for this movie. He score for this movie. It's one of those things, it just makes the movie much more bigger than it already is. With Bill Conti's score, when he scores a movie, that's when you do have to root for the protagonist, root for the good guy, root for the hero of the movie, Whether he's throwing punches, whether he's throwing the crane kick, or whether he gave you the floater pitch. That's the character to root for because of Conti's epic score. So yeah, I tell you though, one of the most awesome movies that you could never, ever check out. Rookie of the Year. 5 out of 5, man. 5 out of 5. It's just so awesome. So awesome. Real good story. Yeah, so 5 out of 5. That's my review, Jack. I'm sticking to it. Now, next week, hopefully my voice will be much better. But next week, I'm going back into the 80s. For real this time. Going back into the 80s, and we're going to take to the skies. Compete for high honors. So yeah, check out my little shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, you guys have a great baseball season. No matter who wins, it's still America's pastime, so we all going to win. And this show is off.